Well, from NFL player to reality TV star, now Colton Underwood is using his platform to raise awareness about mental health. He recently spoke at the Hollywood and Mind event. It really deals with the mental challenges of reality TV. And Colton Underwood is here to tell us more about his involvement with mental health awareness. It's so good to have you with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yes. So I think this is amazing. You just spoke, and I never really thought about the mental health issues for reality TV stars.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously alive and well while you're filming the show, but then all of a sudden it's a whole nother beast when that show airs. Especially today with social media, everybody has opinions about everything you do, and it's not like you're playing a character on, a show. You're that person, for better or for worse. And for me, I was in my 20s and emotionally immature, still trying to figure out what I was doing with myself and my life. And the added pressure of having everybody up in your business at all times, even when the cameras are off, really broke me.
Yeah, but you, and in your defense, I mean, you did Bachelor in Paradise and Bachelorette even before that, so it was a consistent,
Yeah, it was like a year of filming television, and then all of a sudden you're off, and then you're in the world, and you don't really know how to respond to fame. Companies are wanting to hire you. You're a spokesperson for things, and the pressure just really can get to people.
Yeah, and you spoke for this, but you're also involved in the White Flag event. Tell us more about that.
So the White Flag app, I'm the chief community officer for it, and it's an honor to be a part of something like this. It's a peer-to-peer app that allows people who are struggling with certain mental health issues, the whole gambit. You can raise your white flag, you can ask for help, and it's peer-to-peer support. It's for people who might not be ready to go hire a therapist or see a therapist, or might be scared to confide in a friend or family member yet. It's a way for them to sort of dip their toe in and see what would it be like to ask for help. And it's completely anonymous, it's free on the App Store, and it's just an incredible, I wish it was around sooner.
Yes. Do you feel kind of like a lot of people are getting this knowledge and being open to saying they need help because of what you've done?
I would hope so. One of the greatest feelings for me is anytime I do check messages or my DMs, still to this day, they reference my Netflix show, and not just in the U.S., it's international now, which is like, feels so great to feel like that was what that was for, right? Is to just put out another queer story to say like, hey, this was my experience. I grew up in a locker room. I grew up very religious. I grew up sort of in a conservative middle America, and there's a lot of us out there. And it was just another story to tell, and I'm glad that it's helping people.
Yeah, but is there pressure too that you're this role model?
Now there's not. I remember vividly when that show was coming out, I looked at the executive producers with, and there's privilege that comes along with saying this, but I was not ready to be a role model, and I didn't want to be, because I was 7 months ahead of what the show was airing, and I was like, I'm still coming out, still figuring this out. Don't look to me for advice. But now I've sort of been through it. I've had a lot of self-work, and I have an incredible husband and family that has been so grounding and healing.
Yeah, but that was a lot of pressure to be on a show like that, knowing that you were still trying to figure out who you really were, and people were looking at you with all of these women, and then you had to say, well, not exactly.
Yeah, that's a lot of people don't understand, when you dedicate your life to sports, you really sort of sacrifice a lot of emotional growth and just growing up. And I unfortunately had to do that in front of the cameras and in front of the world, and figure out my sexuality privately, and then until it wasn't private anymore, and go through all that pretty publicly.
Yeah, but I hope you're really helping so many people, and so many people struggle with this whole process of coming out and with their mental health. And the fact that you're showing it's okay. Yeah,
that's one of the best things about the app, and I'm on it too, just to help when people in the LGBTQ+ community, or in the athletic community, the dad community now, all these different, whatever we want to assign labels to people, I'm there to sort of help, and when people ask for help, I'm there.
Yes.
So,
well, congratulations on what you're doing to help others, and your marriage and the baby. And it's just good to see that you've come full circle, and there's happiness on the other side.
For sure, there is. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
And you can find more information about Colton Underwood and his partnerships with mental health organizations by just going to our website, kcalnews.com, and click Seen on TV.